Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm here doing a request reaction for this. This is collab EP, this Romeo Regrets, this Little Peep and Bexey. This was requested to me after I did the Little Peep and Boyfruit collaboration, which I was generally picking up with. I'd say it's maybe my favorite project by him, barring the first or the Come Over When You're Sober projects. I haven't given those a listen for a while, but I know most fans probably be like, hey, what the fuck? But you know, I haven't really dived into his career strongly enough to really put everything up on some sort of ranking, right? But this, I'm wondering what this is, because this is a short project. This is on Bandcamp, 4 songs, underrated, apparently. Little Peep, at least what I've gathered from especially mall music and then listening to other projects, is that I guess I didn't realize early on, early in Little Peep's career, he was a lot more experimental than I think people gave him credit for. You know, not all the projects sounded the same. They certainly did not. And I think sometimes he works more vocally. I feel like Crybaby was more of a vocal project. I know Mall Music was, but you know, I really think the horrorcore elements or even Boyfruit came to play there. And Bexey's gonna come to play here too, so let's fucking jump in. Oh. Very quiet,
where you are, what's the condition of those wings you have by the car? Took the silver line and now it's just called by.
Okay, so Bexey's really strange. Let's just agree on that. First time listening to him.
I remember looking at you through the window in my bedroom. I remember
the synths get a little bit lower in the mix for Peep here. Okay. Liking the holding of the notes here. And then he gets into a little bit more rapping flow here. What the fuck? Texans remind me of Minaj a little bit. Okay, Repair. This is an interesting track, I'd say. Yeah, I was really fucking with the production, but I don't think it was there's a standout sound with it. I just really think the hits there and Peep is riding this beat. There's a good matchup, especially too because he comes in sort of holding on those notes, and then he can get into this more fast rapping in right away, and I think he sells the energy. This is kind of reminding me of that that Bedroom Confess project, because I didn't really like that project. Why did I not like that project? Mostly because of the collaborator with Peep. You know, it makes you not want to fully come back to the songs. And Bexey here, he starts off, and I was not fucking with him, I'd say. And I was more intrigued by his rap performance by the end. I was like, okay, you know, this isn't all he has to offer. But I don't know. It may get better once I come back. But right now, I'd say this is not too bad. And that's really mostly on Peep's effort. Okay, I'm liking this. Bexey.
Through the sheets of my skin when I'm sleeping, I'm deeping, laughing while I'm crying with a vision can't see straight.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not liking Bexey as much as I wanted to in this. Okay, I just want to say something really quick because this also blows my fucking mind, right? And you know, first song is like this as well. Bexey comes on first, no Peep, and it's this song, especially because of its length, it's a little droning, I'd say. You know what I mean? Like, he is not interesting enough to like collide with the beat. What happens right away when Peep comes on here, the first like sort of like melody he brings is like, okay, this is already catchy. Like, I can already kind of dive into this. So, yeah, holy shit. It just kind of shows like a difference to me anyways. Okay, let's go.
When I make it to the other side of the universe where angels cry, find you there.
Okay, lyrically, impact. How he's singing it.
You were my sacrifice.
I don't know. This process lasts too long, doesn't lead me anywhere. It doesn't work with the drums, I think. Okay, and now even Peep working on this, I feel like the instrumental not doing much for me. And now we're getting the real UK hip hop experience going off.
You know why?
And now the song ends up like this. Okay, Poison. I'm not the biggest fan of this song. I definitely feel like I liked Repair more. First off, I am happy that this song, like, you know, it had transitions. It decided to do different things, especially on Bexey going hard there. I don't think he was going that hard, but at least he brought in that energy, you know what I mean, which I wasn't fully expecting. But this beat is it's pretty boring. I think it starts off well, but the one thing that kind of pisses me off near the end is just like it's losing its like coherent structure. You know what I mean? Like, it just kind of feels like it's just all falling apart by the end, like in the sense that, you know, maybe this song wasn't even supposed to be 5 minutes in the first place, you know what I mean? And this is where it ended up. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Nice speed that comes in there. Now there's almost like this some like ambient creepy swirling. Interesting singing. What is up with him? This is bad, but he's just strange. Okay, Watch I do think is the best song on here. I wouldn't say this is my favorite hook when it comes to Peep, but I think Peep was certainly riding this, and I also think beat-wise, this is the strongest. It never loses its stamina. And also, too, Bexey's only on this for, I'd say, it's like the last 45 seconds is when he starts coming in. So you get to start the song with Peep, have this like nice experience, and yeah, even like different pop-ups constantly at different like changes in the song, like melody-wise, or things that I'm like really connecting with. This is a good one. This is a good one. This is certainly a good one. I'm gonna have to listen to this again. I already am, but especially too thinking about Bexey and what Bexey's doing, because when it comes to like a singing aspect here, first off, I think Is he higher than Peep in the mix? It feels that way, kind of. I'm not sure why. It may be just like him, sort of like how loudly he like kind of hits or carries those notes at the end, but like it doesn't sound bad. It didn't sound bad here, but it is off-putting. Like when he finishes something, I'm sort of just like, like, and it's just because of that weird sound, which I think this sound could maybe work with specific beats or whatnot, but it certainly feels like these beats or this sound was initially meant for Peep, especially this song, and then it just sort of feels like Bexey came on this. So it doesn't feel right, but and I may be wrong, right? This is just like how I'm feeling, but yeah, I don't know. Let's get into the next song, the last track here. Okay. Lyrically, visually, I like what I'm seeing.
Hey Peep, you know what's crazy? There's kids out there our age, yeah, crying cause their phone don't have fucking moving emojis on it. There's babies out there crawling on the floor, no mom, no dad, no food, nothing.
Okay.
And these kids are
Little piercing gazes on her fragile face, from strangers like you and me. Her heart's a fire when display if you feed her anything. Sushi gun, baby street.
To bring this sort of noise in the beat for him, unnecessary, I think.
holding kids around like a goalkeeper would. To the sky with surprise, then slams to the floor. Up and down a few more times, then came to a halt. Oh, that homeless angel sliced her wings, then her throat.
Okay, so that's the final song there. I'll have to listen to it again because I think initially it started and it was really the guitar that wasn't taking me anywhere. That loop guitar, not really. The drums were nice, but because of the loop guitar, pairing together just didn't sound fully right. I think Peep was working on an emotional level and on a lyrical level, but Bexey kind of fucked it up at the end, I think, for me, and that's a shame. That's a shame. This is a quick project. It's only 4 songs long. In my experience of listening to these 4 songs, yeah, I don't know. They're not really that strong for me. I'm thinking of giving this like a 4.5 out of 10. It's not really that much of a listenable project, at least on a first listen, because I do know that, at least I'm thinking, that Bexey may come around to me on another listen. I think that's possible, because he's a strong reason why this score is so low. I'd also say, for 2 of these songs, for Poison and Shelter, when it comes to the instrumental and it's all over production, it just doesn't really stand out really to me. And this is a quick project, so when 2 songs like that aren't standing out like that, and then you have every single song where Bexey's not doing it for me, yeah, I don't know. But Peep has some strong moments. I think he has, like I said already, last song, strong lyrical moments, and I think the first song he's really strong pairing with the beat, but his flow is even going pretty strong in that second half of that song. And even Poison, I think he has that very nice hook, right? But it doesn't save everything. But I'll listen to it a few more times, and I will let you know how I feel then. Alrighty, here we have it. I've listened to this Romeo Regrets, this Peep and Bexey a few more times, and I was trying to see if this could work out for me, but I ended up really disliking this more. I want to give this a 1.5. I gave the In the Bedroom a 1. This is just, as a full project, it's not really listenable because of Bexey. I really do think that. I think Bexey takes so much of this and just throws it in the trash. That's how it feels for me, and I especially feel that for the second song, Poison, where he is really droning on this for a vast portion of this. Peep doesn't really get to shine in that light. He just gets to give you those hooks for, let's say, not even a fifth, I almost feel, of the song. And the only reason, too, I actually was thinking of giving this a 1, but the only reason why I'm giving it a 1.5 is because of the final song, and just really thinking I have to give more credit for Peep on that song, because like I was already saying too, emotional lyrics and that melody, like there was like a lot of intention behind that song on his behalf, and then Bexey just fucks it up. He just fucks it up. He definitely fucks it up on like an attempt of this melody front, because they're just not hitting. They're not hitting. Even on a lyrical basis, I would say this just kind of comes off corny. Obviously, when it comes to Peep's lyrical front, like I said, yes, final track. And even the third track, I'd say he works to a certain degree. Although I do think when he starts hitting that line with the watch, it's not as impactful as I really wanted it to be. But yeah, you know, if Peep was on this more, sure, you know what I mean? If the beats actually worked for what Bexey was trying to be on this, then I don't know. Like, but this just seems like a mess to me. This just seems like things were thrown together because they wanted to make something, but it's just certainly not something that I am vibing with. If there's anything else at all that you want me to react to, just put a comment down below, and thank you for watching. Peace.